Hey guys, welcome back. It's Redox. Thanks again for joining me here with another CNC Rivals video. I unlocked two new units yesterday from crates, and one of them is the Talon. This unit is basically the same as the Rhino from the War Factory. It is good against infantry units and air units, but this unit is flying. So that's the only difference between this and the Rhino. And the Tech Lab unit, the Sandstorm. And it deals damage up to 3 enemies in an arc. So basically, all the units in front of the Sandstorm will get damaged by the Sandstorm. And this is a very strong unit against vehicle and air units, just not good against infantry, however. So the Sandstorm is quite a powerful Tech Lab unit. Now, let's try to use some of these new units that we got. Let's put the Sandstorm in. And let's drop the Wolverine for the Talon. This looks like a pretty good composition to me. So let's go ahead and find ourselves a game here. We'll go find our first battle, and it is against Predatation. I hope I'm saying his name correctly the way he wanted it to. And we're gonna go for a standard opening, build a harvester, and we will go into a barrack. Now, for the Talon, just to let you guys know, the Talon is an excellent counter to enemy shockwaves or enemy flame troopers, because shockwaves and flame troopers can't attack air, while Talon can, and the Talon is a flying unit. I'm just going to build an early shockwave, as I don't really have riflemen, and I'm guessing he has infantry units on the battlefield. I'm going to build one more shockwave. He may have a War Factory, and I'm really just blindly going into this. So I haven't really scouted these units properly, so I'm just guessing, and my guess was indeed wrong. I guess he has a War Factory instead. We're gonna go for a War Factory instead. Okay, so he does have a Shockwave. We're gonna go for a Pitbull, support the top, and I'm gonna try to go and surround this Shockwave on the bottom. Yeah, let's surround that one Shockwave. Ooh, and he's got my Pitbull cornered. That is unfortunate. And my 2 shockwaves will go down. So I didn't play that the best way as I can there. Made some early mistakes here. It's in the morning, guys, right now. I didn't have my coffee, so I'm not having the best time with my micro here. We'll build another shockwave here. And I'm just going to let the missile build for a bit here. He can take care of it. I'm going to move my Pitbull down here and take care of that Rhino. Build another shockwave. And we're gonna have to move that Pitbull back up to the top. Alright, so the Pitbull should be able to take care of that. You know what, let's throw down a Talon onto that bottom side with a Shockwave. And okay, I'm gonna build a tank to support the middle launch pad here. And Shockwave and the tank is a good combo, while I'm gonna build one Talon to the southern side to harass that Shockwave. As I said earlier. Ooh. Okay. That is not good. The Orca Bomber does counter my tank, so I'm going to let my tank die, which is fine. We'll build more Talons. Talons are a good counter to air units as well. So he's got Shockwaves, and Talons, while they can attack air and ground units, of course, are good against shockwaves. And let's throw down a Tech Lab and see if I can get maybe a Sandstorm up or 2. But I'm going to primarily use these Talons. Talons are also good against missile squads as well. And because my Talons are at level 1, they do go down easily to that missile squad there. Let's build a turret to help out our Talon on the top. And he's going for Wolverines now. So a Sandstorm would be definitely great against this. I will just I think I'll let my Talon die to his Rhino there, so we can pump out. Yeah, we'll let our Talons die while the Sandstorm will take care of these Wolverines. Because, like I said earlier, Sandstorms are great against vehicles. So we'll build another Sandstorm to reinforce our bottom position. And you can see this Sandstorm will fire in an arc and will attack any units that is right in front of it. And we'll build a Shockwave to reinforce this, but he's constantly going for Wolverines. And my friend, this is why you have to build the right counters, because Wolverine will not counter the Sandstorm. It's just not going to happen. And he's just going to be obliterated here. I'm going to move one Shockwave to deal with that missile squad on the bottom. Oh, and he's freeing the... I didn't tile block him, but don't worry. I've got the bottom launch pad controlled, and we'll win the game here, pretty much. The Titan will beat a Sandstorm. The Titan has just way too much health. It will 2 or 3 shot a Sandstorm. And yeah, it will definitely beat a Sandstorm one-on-one. There's no way a Sandstorm can take out a Titan. Keep that in mind, guys. Let's find another battle here. And as you guys saw in that battle, the Talon is a great counter to something like Orca, which can't attack air units. And also the Shockwave. The Shockwave can't attack air units as well. So sometimes it's a good idea to transition into building the Talons. And in this game, we'll also go into a standard opening here. And we'll go into a barrack once again. And I'm just going to start off with a Shockwave. I could start off with a missile squad as well, as it is cheaper. It makes, if you don't have the rifleman, the missile squad is actually not a bad replacement for a scouting unit early in the game, just because it costs only 20 crystals. And he's got level 6 missile squads, which I can counter. And I'm going to build a helipad. That's a level 7 Shockwave, guys. That's a level 7 Shockwave. Okay, I'm going to build one Talon. You know what? I'll let that guy die. It's fine. I'm going to build a Talon here. And I'm going to build another Talon for the top. And I'm just going to secure these missile launch pads for now. And my level 1 Talon should be able to take care of that weakened level 6 Shockwave. So I'm going to build one Shockwave to reinforce his position as well. And because I know he might build some missile squads here at this point. Yes, he does. I'm going to move that Talon back. Oh, he has another missile squad. Okay. That is too bad. It looks like I'm going to have to go for some more Shockwaves here. And I'm gonna get my Talon to attack that first. Let's build some more Talons here. And basically we'll just want to hold on to these launch pads here. And he's gonna go for a ton of missile squads here now. As he sees I'm pumping out a lot of Talons. We're gonna go for a tech lab once again, just in case I need to go for a Sandstorm. And he tries to cancel my missile there. And he does not succeed in that. Let's drop a turret. And I'm just going to send out my weakened Talon. Ooh, that turret's going to do a lot of damage. Talons don't do a lot of damage to these turrets. We are going to build some more Shockwaves because he's most likely going to go into more Sandstorms. So the Talon and the Shockwave is a pretty good combination, especially if your opponent has a very high level Shockwave in this case. This is the highest I've seen so far. With this account is the level 7, and Zone Troopers are not the right answer against Shockwaves, but they are the right answer to Talons. They will easily beat Talons, no doubt about it. I'm going to move the Talon on the bottom side, and as you guys see, my level 1 Talons are just destroying these level 7 Shockwaves because they can't fight back. This is why the counters are so important. Counters are very important in this game because of course, the Talon, for example, is a very hard counter. The Talon is a very hard counter. And let's just finish off that turret here. And we're gonna have to team up, build a minigun turret to help take down that level 7 Shockwave. You have to do everything in your power to control these launch pads. As the missile is almost done building. And those Zone Troopers aren't going to do much to my Shockwaves, so I'm not too worried about them. But they are level 7, so they are slightly stronger now. Okay, I have to move my Shockwave back to that launch pad. And, oh, his Zone Trooper didn't die fast enough on the bottom because it just has so much health. And unfortunately, he will get that second missile there, which is fine. We're just going to control these pads here. And, I mean, at some point... Ooh, I tried to build... try to build the turret while that Shockwave was moving to that launch pad there, and I'm going to let him move his Shockwave into my turret there on the top, give a nice surround on it. We'll move the Shockwave towards that unit. I'm going to build one Sandstorm now. I'm going to see if I can get it through and attack his Harvester because I want to stop his economy. And those level 7 Shockwaves are very annoying. I'm going to build some extra Talons on the bottom here. And we'll secure the missile before we even I mean, get a chance to really, I guess, use the Sandstorm on his Harvester, but that's fine. So this combination with the Talon and Shockwave is pretty good when you can't deal with those very high level Shockwaves. So I'm letting you guys know right now, Talons are an excellent counter to heavy anti-infantry units that can't attack air, like the Flame Troopers, which we haven't seen yet because I haven't faced any Nod opponents yet. But basically the Flame Trooper is the equivalent of the Shockwave. And this is a good map for rushing, so let's go into our pit bulls. And hopefully this will work. All the crystals are on the middle center portion of the map. So that's why I say that this is a great map for rushing the Harvester early. I showed you guys in my last video the no Harvester opening and taking out the Harvester first to get that economy advantage. And in this case, I went straight for 2 pit bulls. Ignore his, make sure you ignore his missile squads, okay? Do not focus on his missile squads because you really need to kill. You really need to kill those missile squads. I mean, sorry, not the missile squads. You really need to kill the Harvester if you want this to succeed. And now he's going to probably most likely move his missile squads against my Harvester, which he is not doing at this point, which is fine. And I'm going to get ready to build a Talon here. 1 Talon to support my units. I feel like this is the same guy I just faced in my last game. So I think he has the level 7 Shockwave. I'm going to send another pit bull to the top. And he drops down a minigun turret to support his army there. Ooh, he goes for an Orca bomber. So my Talon will counter that. So we'll... Oh, he's trying to go for that. Okay, let's build another Talon. Because if I lose my Harvester here, that will be bad. Basically, my advantage that I had on him will go down. Yes! See, that's how you protect your Harvester, guys. You need to really protect your Harvester in instances like this. And if he kills your Harvester, he basically gets the 100 crystals back. And I'm not sure if he just gave up. He might have just disconnected, or he may have just decided to give up, I think. I think he's still in the game, but he gave up. I think that's what happened. Well, you know what? In this case, we will build a whole bunch of Shockwaves. We'll just start attacking his base. While I leave 1 Talon on the launch pad. Baby, oh, he built a tech lab. I guess he didn't disconnect. Yeah, he's still in the game. He just waited until he could build. He just waited to build that tech lab, which costs him 120 crystals, of course, and then he saved another 120, I believe, to build that zone trooper. So he was just waiting to build a zone trooper, and that's why he wasn't doing anything. But I mean, he's got no units on the launch pad. He didn't play this game very well, so he's gonna take that loss. There we go. Nice, easy, clean win right there. But that no Harvester opening cheese just works very well against your opponents that really don't play very well against that. But there we go, guys. We got to see some Talon and some Sandstorm in action in this video. As you guys see, once again, my tips for Talon usage is if you have trouble with dealing with your opponent's Shockwaves, Talon is a very hard, excellent counter to them, and also an excellent counter to things like the Orca bombers that can attack air units, as Talons have great anti-air capabilities as well, and Orca does not. So the Talon is a very cheap anti-air and anti-infantry unit that you can use, and a Sandstorm is a powerful anti-vehicle and anti-air unit as well that you can use from the tech lab if you're able to pump it out. So anyways, thanks for watching this video guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Once again, I'll be back with another video later on today, and I'll see you guys next time.